Well, hello guys, this is me, Christian again, and today's video, as you can basically guess, guaranteed based off the title of the video, guys. Yeah, that's surprising. But yes, anyways, the title of the video, guys, that we are doing, right guys, is all the mutations. Not just one, not just two of the categories, guys, but it's all the mutation brawlers that we have currently gotten for the Wasabi powers, the ones that we have unlocked so far. Like I promised near the beginning of the event, guys, at least I think I can remember that anyways, guys. So, here we go. But, you know what? Instead of trying them in the normal match, because knowing how long that's going to take, a very long time, and I'm not risking going for 45 minutes with each single 4 categories. And yes, I know guys, that just me even basically speaking is going to take some time. You guys have to be very patient with me. Maybe I'll put like a timestamp on where the gameplay starts. And we will be getting into the part where I do divide them into 4 parts. But just bear with me as I got more things to say, of course, before we get into the gameplay. So yeah, just testing on each single one of them out, of course. It's very painful enough already doing the stuff with like 3 to 4 hypercharge matches, because you remember how long that takes. It's 3 to 4 hypercharges, and it takes 30 minutes. Yeah, I know. So that's why I'm doing it the simpler way. So because we're the first one here, in orderly fashion, so from the hot, since it's 20 hot and 10 infernos, my expectations is that I'm expecting that the first one's going to take the longest, especially me explaining all this to you guys right now. So the first one's going to be the longest, and I expect that the last one's going to be the very shortest one. And it's hard to really tell between extra hot and crazy hot since they have the same exact amount, 15. However, I feel like we got all extra hot, but we don't have all crazy hot yet. We're getting close to completing the whole set. We're almost at like 60 characters, I feel like. We have 8 Infernos, by the way, out of 10. That I already know about. We may get a 9th, and we may get a 10th tomorrow for the very final day. But I've waited long enough so we can count the other 2 out, and I can just show you what they originally are meant for near the end. Like, what their abilities are meant to do near the end of the video, guys. So, yeah. So, we're going to be attempting to... Yeah, well, if all done right, the original video, yeah, with the hypercharge, similar to the hypercharges, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, was to attempt to get them all successfully or whatever, to play. And the other thing was also, the other thing that also takes a very long time in the videos, I remember there was a point where it took, like, what? Maybe 40, 50 minutes, maybe it was over an hour, that we got to play all the Brawlers. It was like, what, 63, like 60, 63, 64 Brawlers at the time? I remember that video. I did a premiere off of that. At least that's what I can get. At least that's what I can say anyways, guys. Yes, and that at the time was normal Brawlers, without any mutation powers in the match as well, yeah. But I'm sure you guys wouldn't want to experience one of those long videos either. Like, not this time anyways. So since we don't play a lot of training grounds often, usually for a reason, and we don't give enough appreciation for it just as much to train your brawlers, otherwise, that's what we're going to be attempting to do. I know, boring. Considering it's not the actual gameplay, but it's worth time saving. That's for sure, guys. And I just want to be able to get through this already, right away. See what all the abilities can do within an impressive quick time, to give you guys a hint on if you want to be able to test this out between, well, now today and tomorrow, the 29th, or I should really just say a few hours from now, because, I mean, you're seeing a day in 6. I mean, this is the 28th of May we have here now, guys, but this could either be still published on the 28th, or it might get to the 29th. I feel like for some of you guys it's already on the 29th, but for some of you it's also still the 28th as well. I'm definitely still on the 28th, and I'm not sure when this video is for sure going to get uploaded, but yeah. It's not the actual gameplay. I get that. I get that already. So, yeah. With all the abilities being said, all the extra Wasabi power of abilities, if we can do this right, hopefully we can perfect it in some way. So yeah, some of the Brawlers Wasabi powers will require normal attack, and some of them will be supers, right guys? You've seen it already, and I'm sure some of you already got those good impressive clips of it as well. And I want to be able to get this done way before the event ends. And oh yes, K's, the Ultra Legendary, is out now. It just came out today. Anyways, yeah. So, the other thing too, guys, I feel like after this entire event ends, of course, guys, only then afterwards, there's gonna... Like, this was based off of an event. This, in May, was based off an event that was part of Kenji's kind of event, or something like that. But this might be now related to K's, aka Kenji's wife, right? In June. So there might be a similar thing. We might get a brand new game mode. I feel like it's the game mode. I can't remember the new game mode name, but it's similar to some other games that are already out there throughout the platform, guys. And there might be a similar thing. It might, I don't know 100% for sure, but Battle for Katana Kingdom, yes. So Mutation, otherwise, I don't know if June we're gonna have another Mutation kind of power-up thing that's gonna be related like this, but I feel like it might happen in June. It might not happen in June. We'll just have to wait and see. Guaranteed for sure coming, guys. Yeah. So anyways, without further ado now, we're finally going to get into the game, but beforewards, if any of you guys are new to the channels or have had your accounts for a while, maybe consider subscribing to my channel, guys. And let's get started. So, as it turns out, we got 52. Oh! Right. And I see why we got only 19 out of 20. It's because we don't have this mythic brawler yet. So if we had him, he too, it's another mythic brawler. So if we had him as well, we would too have 15 out of 15. Same with Ollie, guys. Okay, so this is 20 here, you see. This is 15, that's another 15, and this is only 10. The only reason why we don't have 20 here is because, yeah, we're missing this character, and the same reason why we don't have 15 out of 15. So, yeah, guys. And then the other 3 we definitely don't have, but, like, in terms of the Wasabi powers, but we do have the Brawlers. You can clearly see the difference. These are characters we do have because they're more clearer, they're more pitched in black. But this has kind of like, you would see glass little shatter, not shatter, but little piercing glass, it looks like. A gray looking smear to it. So it's the same reason why we don't got 10 out of 10. So, as far as I know, the hot are complete, the extra hot are complete, and by the looks of it, even the Inferno is complete. The Crazy Hot is the only ones we don't entirely have that are complete, guys. So, I was gonna do a similar rule if I thought I was playing the normal game modes, which was the Brawlers Hypercharges, but instead with Wasabi powers, where we had to attempt to be successful, yes, to move on. Like, we had to make sure we attempted to do the Wasabi powers right to move on. If we didn't, we stayed with the character. But I realize now we're not doing that in that way, not this time. I have my own ways of putting a style to things of these videos. And guys, yeah. And to make things easier for me, instead of clipping it into... Yes, now we're going to get into the whole dividing part. Instead of doing one full video off of this, because, again, it'll take forever to get this video through perfectly. Yeah, instead, we are clipping the ones from Hot, Extra Hot, Crazy Hot, and Inferno, and we're dividing it into 4 parts of the category of the Wasabi Mutation for different videos, I mean, guys. And as of the part 10 video, guys, I'm clipping more parts onto that with more sushi rolls, so I'll be getting onto that. So it might be taking until tomorrow, guys, since it's already crazy enough filling up with the day I had, and then to be able to get all these videos before the next day, before my night is over, still on the 28th, soon to be the 29th, like the process for making this video and then uploading with some maybe editing to you guys. Yep. So expect that tomorrow we'll have that video uploaded. So that's mostly why I'm not getting part 10 to the sushi roll collecting opening uploaded today. I don't even know yet if I have to do a part 11 or not. But I am attempting to make with just part 10 work, guys. Really. So if you're seeing here, yeah, so as I made the little joke about, because like you see the little peppery thing, right? So this, I would assume, would be, it looked to be jalapeno. This looked to be habanero. This looked to be ghost pepper. And this extremely inferno of all, Carolina Reaper, the spiciest. At least that's what I hear for now. I mean, I get that there's hotter sauces and other, yeah, like other hotter things. But if we're talking in terms of pepper, then Carolina Reaper's the way to go. But yes, guys, for real, for real. So as we know, 19 out of 20 characters. Hot is my category 1. Extra Hot, 14 out of 15 brawlers. Extra Hot is category 2. And so far, 12 out of another 15, of course, guys. Crazy Hot, category 3. But we might be for certain to unlock the other 3, but it doesn't even matter now because we're not even going to play them before the event is likely over by the 29th. I mean, it doesn't end right on the 29th, it ends right on May 30th, but I want to be 2 steps ahead to be prepared just in case. And then finally, 8 out of 10, the only 8 out of 10 we're going to get, Inferno, finally being category 4. So, to simulate, So to shorten things up a bit, Hot is category 1, Extra Hot is category 2, Crazy Hot is category 3, and Inferno is category 4. Yeah, you know it, guys. And I know we're already almost 15 minutes into the video now, guys. I had a lot of explaining to do. So, knowing we got 52 found. Unfortunately, the other... Okay, so by the looks of it, the other 5 characters by the looks of it. Is it 1, 2? Yeah. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, was there not a 5th one I seen? Yeah, I counted that right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because then look, 5, 6, 7. Oh. Oof, I did not see that. Correction. I actually have 11 out of 15 Crazy Hot, not 12 out of 15. My mistake, guys. That makes more sense now. So, only half of it right now we can still unlock, but the other 4 definitely not. So, chances that by the end of it will be 56 for sure, guys, unless we get more. But, like anything, Supercell's gonna make it so us free-to-play players will never succeed on fully getting all the characters unlocked. It will prevent us from having that happen. So, yes. So, we are sequelizing. So, for this entire video also, guys, we are indeed also we are also indeed gonna be, as far as I know, so throughout this video, yes, all these 4 here you see, right, we're gonna play them in fashionably order. We're gonna be sequelizing them in order, from hot to extra hot to crazy hot to inferno. And we're gonna start by the very first order of the brawlers that are on the list. So first of all, we start with Angelo, then Spike, then Shelly, then Brock, then Colt, and then you get the rest. It goes all the way through until we get through all of this, guys. Now let's look at the skins very quickly before we get to the rest. Ha! That's awesome! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6! We have almost all unlocked except for Kaiser or Big Piper. That's the only one we seriously don't have. And then we can also get the event sprays. That might actually come from tomorrow's video. Might. Oh wait, no. I just realized, guys. Sushi roll, sushi roll, sushi roll. This was from unlocking the sushi. As many sushi rolls here. From after unlocking, assuming 100, right? And then sushi roll opening, and this is the battle pass here, aka the brawl pass. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. And I feel like, yes, the more time we had to play with the sushi, like with unlocking the sushi, and if I had maybe done the trick right, or even guaranteed with today and tomorrow, we're definitely not gonna be reaching to the 200 goal. Like 162. If there's a way to hand over more possible ways of unlocking sushi, if I can keep continuously getting 8x8x8x8, like 4 to 5 times over, then I might be lucky. But otherwise, no hypercharge skin upgrade for Kenji, sadly. So, with that being said, now that we got through that part, guys, let's get into the real deal, shall we, guys? Okay. So the first one here says, for Angelo, main attack fires 3 arrows. I'm sure we've seen that already, guys.
Toxic Tears by Angelo.
And why not better yet, by testing the event version of Angelo. So we're gonna charge up this thing. So, as you can see, the normal one points at its normal direction. So it looks like, yes, so we can keep holding on to this as long as possible. It's not like Hank, where he charges also, but then has to let go automatically. But we can keep holding on to this as long as possible, guys. So it's like your normal attack, if you look here, but when we actually fire, 3 arrows. And make it as simple as it sounds. So now if we get close, boom, 12,000, which is exactly enough to kill an entire brawler. Probably enough to almost kill an El Primo, Draco, and other brawlers. Almost Frank too, in fact. So, without further being said,
Breathe in the awesomeness.
boom!
Just keep breathing.
Let's do this. And boom!
Breathe in the
Yeet!
awesomeness.
15,000! Brutal! Have an awesome time.
Giving Cupid core.
So now that we've seen how that works, guys, right? They make the descriptions as easy as it sounds. All we just gotta do is follow simple directions. And even these are directions that I can follow no problem. Because usually in life, for me, just gonna point something out, I am usually terrible when it comes to following directions fully. Like, I'm able to get, like, half of it. Like, I'm able to get 50, 60, maybe 70 to 72% accuracy, but then part of my mind slips off, and it's like, what am I doing again? Right? But this, I feel like I can follow with certain ease. Anyways, so we have for here Spike. Spikes from his cactuses, grenades, travels further, and curves even more. Oh, nah. So this even makes... So I don't even have the curvy, I don't even have the curvy Spike, star power equipped on. And yet, it will automatically be doing that for me, guys. Bro, this is crazy to think. And yes. We will immediately, guys, be going ahead. Yeah. So by testing out the characters exactly, we will be fully, guys, be able to, like, get right into the brawlers. Like, so if we were to get into the training grounds, it's easier. Like, we pick the character, we go into the brawler section. Basically, it'll show us the brawler immediately, and then we'll be able to get in. Like the 2D animation, yeah, this Toon Spike has been such a lucky blast from the past, guys. My 2024 experience brought here to the new 2025. So, if we look here, guys, look short, right? But then we fire. Now look at that. Which means it has an easy chance of hitting the opponents almost no problem. We can even hit some of the people over there. Boom. Boom. You like what you see here? Middle. What about the super? I think it does nothing, right? It's still basically about the same. And because it can travel further, and we got more curvy spike shots, satisfaction, totally. Now let's see if we can do more damage. 9,000. I feel like we could do better. 9,700. Oh, nope. 6,400. Is that the full damage I can do? Hold up. I feel like I can do a lot more. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. It should be, like, I feel like a normal attack is, like, almost 9,000, guys. Well, I guess the max is 9,700 here, guys. Well, with that being said, we're moving on to number 3, guys. And that's for Shelly's main attack. I mean, super sat. Okay, yes. So it's Shelly's super, of course, guys. Which I've seen that in action already. It's pretty decently good. Especially if we were to attack the boss very effectively. So her normal attack, it's like a spread shot. But now it's pellets all across a 360 full cycle. Which is just crazy to think, guys. So we're going to go here. We're going to try her out right now, guys. And yeah. And I know we're not making it as quick as possible.
Let's do this.
But it's no better if we had done it in a normal match. And since Showdown isn't giving the Wasabi powers, not this time, but other game modes, definitely for sure, in a spectacular way, yes. Okay, so, normal attack, nothing, right? But it's with, look at this. Just your normal standard attack, right? Wrong. Not when we're dealing with this. Boom. Yeah, I like the purple. I like the purple full glow. You like what you see with that, guys? A full 360 purple hypercharge glow. Once again. Oh, nah. Dead. You're dead instant. There. Now let's try with the hypercharge. We were able to destroy a quarter of the boss. Can we destroy maybe half of the boss? Let's see right now, guys. Yep. Yeah, that's amazing, guys. Destroy. Bye. Have a nice time. And then. Bye. Have a nice time.
Let's do this.
Oh, yes. I'm having such a blast. That is such an exciting super that Shelly has. But sadly, we gotta keep moving forward to meeting other brawlers. Expectations, like, we gotta meet the other brawlers and see what their Wasabi powers can do here, of course. Clarify, not all has it. Only 60 out of 92 now. Not 91 anymore, 92 brawlers. Still got the score buster, Shelly, I get that. From when that timing came through. There's going to be other more thrilling ones to try out, of course, as well, guys. And of course, when we're... Okay, guys, when we're also, like, testing out, like... Okay, one thing to use Shelly's super with extra pellet shots, a full 360 way, it can work effectively on a boss. A mini training boss, training guard boss, training ground I meant. But when it comes to like taking out like the boss fights like an Omi Kenji or other kind of insane boss fights with like bosses with like over 1 million HP, now that's a different story. Now you can't really take the boss down that easily because mainly even the boss has tricks up its sleeve that sometimes our human brains are not always able to calculate fully, not in an eclipse shot, because AI CPU know best, as in like the computer bots, no duh, right? Some of them are able to predict our moves, just like how we can read through a book and be able to predict other people's attacks as well. Okay, enough yapping, as we go right into Brock's ability. Says that his descriptions here, rockets leave larger fires behind. Well, let's see that out for real right now, guys. Yep, it sure does. We've only... You know, the worst part is we've only gotten through 4 already. And just like that, yeah. We got for 4. Let's see this firework action.
The box goes boom!
You're right, it does do a larger fire spread.
The box goes boom!
Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we've seen enough of that. Okay, we have an understanding how the larger fire is, and we gotta rush for this a little bit. We got 4 out of 19 done. We still gotta rock through the other 15 more, because we're not guaranteed to get a 20 for sure. So here we go. Next one is Colt. Main attack now shoots further and destroys cover, just like with Frank's attack. And yes, I seen how his attacks can mainly work, guys. I seen how his main attacks can work. Same idea with Frank. I've even tested Frank out myself in an actual gameplay, and we will do it, don't worry, near the end, guys. Near the end, for certainty. So, more specifically, we're not just playing Colt here.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
We're playing Hypercharged Colt, and we got the Estrella Colt 2, the second. That's crazy. Well, here we go, guys. Here we go. Ready to destroy some brick walls today, guys? Because I know I definitely am. I missed that. Dang. There. Dead. That was easy. So here's how our normal super's supposed to work, right, guys? Easy destruction. Well, what if I was to say, now our normal attacks can also destroy, too? And can destroy bushes. Sadly, we can't destroy that, though. But we can even destroy this. Like, no way. But metal things are unfortunate. They're not really able to destroy. Here's our gadget here that can also, you've guessed it, destroy. But anyways, without further said than done, we're sticking right by this wall, right? Not for longer we are. We're going to be put right into the middle soon enough. Raining back out even more. There we go. Here we go. Ready? Yeah, isn't this nice, guys? I think we've seen how this works. We've basically destroyed the boss here, for sure. Already finished number 5, and we're on to number 6 now, Sprout. Main attack deals area damage with every bounce. Well, let's see if we can make that work into action right now with the event skin.
Task completed.
Tanuki Sprout. Here, let's play him right now, guys. Yep.
Nature.
I guess I should have been guaranteed to tell you guys that this was going to take 40 to 50 to 55 minutes of the video. Okay, we'll get away with it one time. But again, I had a lot of things to explain about, so it's like, yeah, whatever. So main attack. Oh, wait, it bounces even further. It should be, right? So we attack from there. Boom, boom. Right? This is what Supercell have meant by attack there, right? And the more walls it can hit, the better. You know what works even better, guys? If we do even this.
Nature.
Right? Let's do this. Okay, we're not able to perfect that as well as I thought we'd be able to. What if I do it this way? Nice. So we see how that's able to work, right? So if brawlers are in that kind of squishy middle of those walls, you might want to be careful, because even though bounty shots could work this one time, but like once or twice, but extra bouncy shots, they can do even more damage. Who knows, even kill the brawlers? Yikes. I wouldn't want to be put in your situation, aka your shoes, to getting destroyed like that. And we already seen how Edgar is. We already seen how Edgar's main thing works with his Wasabi power. It's with his super jump, guys. You've seen it so many times in my videos. You've seen other people play this. I mean, I'm sure you've seen other people play all the Wasabi Power characters, but most of all, majority people playing Edgar. That's the name that a lot of people are putting Edgar mains. There's also kid mains too, like KIT. Yeah. So, obviously, Super has longer range and has a faster jump. Right? And even, yes, guys, that's right. Even we're testing him out in training grounds too, so don't complain about that, guys.
Prepare to face divine disinterest.
Right, guys? So I'm kind of very excited for this one, knowing this is the big kind of deal. Like, so, right, this would be his normal super jump, right? Not anymore. Look how fast he's able to travel over there, right? And boom, super instantly. And look how fast we're able to just travel over to this boss in 3, 2, 1. But if not performed right. Right? Because I would actually be over here if I'd done this right. So, without further ado, the other stupid part is Edgar cannot jump in the water. He can jump over, of course. I just need to get my super again and... Right? We know how he works, right? But man, I was very excited. Even in training grounds, I was very excited to see how far he could go. Like, right? Like, let me do this again. Yeah, I'm gonna have a little more fun.
Here to save you.
I'm gonna have a little bit more, I'm gonna have a bit more of a funner time just for another few more seconds here, guys. Just knowing how good his ability is. It goes to show how quickly, how much more effectively quickly he's able to get away from the situation. He's quickly able to get away from battle, and he's quickly able to come close and finish off the game if he has to. That's how brutal he is. So that was from going from 6 to 7. So that's the 7th one done already, guys. Number 8 is Rosa, guys. So, trying out, Edgar's main attack, jump, travels across. Of course, it's still not able to work in effective terms if the poison clouds are coming through. So if the poison clouds are still coming through, then that's the screwed up part that even Edgar still has to struggle with, even with the extra jump. Okay, so Rosa's attack, now her main attack, grows a bush, and Rosa reveals enemies hidden bush after her team. Okay. See, I like where this is going already, guys.
Time to blossom!
Okay,
Hello,
okay.
hello, hello.
I meant to go here, guys. Yep.
Rosa is my name, Botany's my game.
So, normal attack, instant. She's able to create more bushes, but they never said anything about fast reload speed. No. So we still have to deal with that. So get close enough, and we immediately spawn more bushes. Activating super, yep. Right. I should add a message or something, I don't know. Attack these little bosses as we go, mini guys here, as we go ahead and spawn yet another bush. Yeah, I don't even have the time to make a crazy message.
Flower power.
There's a lot of plus signs, that's for certain, guys. So, Pam's healing turret can now overheal. Overheal? As in, we get more shield power? Oh, yes. But the thing is, now with that being said, how much shield power to be more specific, guys? We're about to find that out right now, guys. Yep.
Bam, bam, here comes Pam!
Ready?
I'll fix you up.
Shield? Oh, look. 3,000? Whoa. Ayo. This is very OP, guys. Yo. It's starting to drain down. Okay, so there is a limitation. Thank goodness. So this by far seems very overpowered. However, the maximum mutation is 6,000, which brings it to the exact same amount of... Okay, no hypercharge for Pam. So it brings it to the exact same HP as Frank, basically. In fact, even better, because she can overheal. Oh, but good thing this is temporary. So there's one of the very OP ones to try, extremely. Number 9, Eve. And she spawns a hatching whenever she takes damage. Well, here's a good example of this impression right now, guys, as we try her out in training grounds.
Mommy needs to find a host.
So, anyways,
My time, kids!
get attack, get attack.
Oh my.
There we go. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Hypercharge. How do you like me now? Look at how many spawns out. That for sure is a good one, guys. It's a good one here, I gotta say. Remember, we're testing all the ones from the hot category. We're not going further into this. So there's gonna be like one over 40 minutes, I get that. But we're trying our best here with something, guys. Continually, so with Charlie's ability, continually, with her resolving power, yeah, so continually releases, continually releases spiders while moving.
I did your bling.
I've seen that before.
Showstopper.
So yeah, so let's try her out now, guys. I believe this is our 10th one already, right? So every time we move, right? And it does slowly drain out. So it spawns every 2 seconds. Every 2 seconds, it brings more, right? But the duration, it only lasts for 4 to 5 seconds, guys. It only lasts 4 to 5 seconds. So we have to be aware. So with it being every 2 seconds and being like 4, so basically it's barely able to spawn 3. But the moment we stop moving, right? Now you see no more coming, right, guys? Until we start moving again. So, anyways, without further ado, oh, would you look at that? Yep, we can even do that with the boss too. The big, insane boss. Okay, anyways, number 10 done. Looks like, oh wait, no, that was 11, never mind. So we're going into number 12. 8-bit can have Okay, so 8-bit can have multiple turrets that also have more health. Oh no, more health. That reminds me of something I already seen, guys. Ready, set, first turret activate. Instantly, hypercharge. I had to miss that. We're at 3. And I'm assuming the maximum he can spawn is 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We can teleport to any one of these if we want. But I think it's just gonna mainly teleport us to our beginning one. Whatever one we're spawning out first was the closest. Now, if we place this, it should take one of them away, right? No! That is crazy. 5? 6? Oh, wowzers! 6! 7! Wait. Okay. Okay. I thought there were... Bro, I thought he was gonna spawn a 7th. I was gonna say, no way, that's crazy. Spawning 7... Imagine spawning 7 turrets. Especially 7 hypercharged turrets. Oh, you don't stand a chance. Yo. You don't want to be messing with that kind of wrong bean whatsoever. On the 12, on the 13 more like now for the hot category 1 out of 19 so far. So with Bull's little with Wasabi power mutation here, charges his super faster and overtime. And overtime. Well, I gotta say wow to that. That's quite the establishment, alright. Such mighty input, they say. So we attack, and obviously it's not going to destroy a little cover here. But when we do this, boom. Instant super. Almost instant super. Now, instant again. Oh, instant. Yep, instant. And charges overtime. Okay, let's use our super now. And let's see within normal time of how long it takes until we get our super. For Kit, I think used to take like 10 seconds, but then got nerfed to 15. Because it took like a while. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah. Don't worry, I was counting the time to see even before I started counting. Yes, it takes 10 seconds, right? Instant. See? Yeah. So, taking the replacement of 10 seconds, no problem. Absolute bull here. This is bull crazy. Sorry, I didn't read that. We're reading each and single one of these descriptions before we end the video. I promised that too to you guys, so yeah. Even if this video takes a while, I'm hoping the other 3 won't be as chaotic as this is. So, main attack, drop spirits with every hit. There we go. I got it now, guys. So we're going to go playing Gust here, right now. And there we go, guys. Don't worry, we're almost to the very end. We're not going to be guaranteed to make this a 1 minute. We're guaranteed, guys, we're guaranteed to not make this a 1 hour video. So, oh, yeah, so every attack, so if he attacks the opponents perfectly, every attack releases spirits, right? Just how many are we able to spawn? So as long as we keep attacking. Alright, let's see.
What was that?
2. Okay, you know what? No. We're gonna go ahead. Hold up. No, we're gonna get it.
What was that?
Oh, you know what? No. I'm gonna be smart here, and we're gonna go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As I thought, it takes 10 spirits. So,
Stay calm.
10 is the maximum spirits he can form out before it says it's too much, basically. Which, in a way, I guarantee it makes sense. That'd be like way too much healing he'd be able to do in like one entire game. So it says with every attack, not just with some attacks. It gets increasingly stronger by the seams of things. So with Meeple's Wasabi power by chance, their main attack fires more projectiles than have increased homing.
Let's go.
So kind of true on that, yeah. Has more projectile, like no,
I'm bringing Daisy back. Yeah.
yeah, okay. It has more homing, yeah, more homing attacks.
For a game-changing play.
So similar to like another brawler we had, what was it, Angelo, right? So looks like the normal attack, also similar to Spike too, but actually has 3. So attack 1 and it's homing missiles basically, kind of like. And yes, even though 1 or 2 will hit this target, 1 will hit over there. But if we get close enough, we're able to do a full 7,000. But if we're like far enough, it's only gonna do 1 out of the 3. So you better not be on the sides either, because then you can just as easily get attacked, no problem, guys.
I'm bringing Daisy back. Yeah.
So now that Meeple by chance has been done, we're moving straight to Terra. Super sweet, just very simple here. Super shadows, more shadow. Oh no, wait. Super summons. Super summons. Okay, with Terra's Wasabi power, super summons more shadow figures. That's awesome. Well, here we go, guys. Here we absolutely go. Guarantee some good ones. Okay. So, I'm assuming this will be her shadow attack. Now look, another 3. Nine figures. Wait for it. And it turns out the maximum figures are 9, guys. It's only 9 here. So some of them we are able to easily figure out and cancel out the training grounds in less than a minute. But other times, I just really want to see what they're truly about, and I need a little bit more time of learning and thinking through the process too, guys. So it's like, yeah. You understand, right, guys? On the Gene, Super now, home on target. Homes on targets. And why not precisely with Evil Gene, guys? Training grounds here, no doubt. No doubt, of course. With Super, huh? Don't even try me. And boom. Like what you see. Yep, instant and yeah, boy, impressive. The more we get for this, the better. Now that we've gone through majority of them, I believe that was 17. So we're on to Lily's Wasabi power by chance. Her super can bounce multiple times. Oh, I've seen this one. It's too good, especially in solo, duo showdown. Okay, solo showdown, duo showdown, and even trio showdown, in fact. Even trio showdown. I know, that's crazy, guys. So, you want to see some action? Boom! Hold up. Give me my hypercharge, first of all. Oh, right. And with the hypercharge, it instantly puts them in the Shadow Realm, which is kind of how I feel like Lily can join Sprout and some other person's fight as well. I could be wrong, guys. I could be wrong on that. So, we had 2 more left to go, right, guys? Not anymore. Not we're especially dealing with Pearls here. Main attack. Don't consume heat. Start at max heat. Well, in this case, you know what I say to this, guys? Let's do this, guys. Get on with another spectacular show here. As we're almost over. Not being interrupted with anything, of course. Yep, okay. And boom. So right away. So right away it has that good... So if you wait out with some time, right away it will do a fast amount of damage, but then will do a little less, I'm assuming. So you want to know what, so you want to know what his ability would have been. He's a very new character, so, I don't remember the character's name. Let me go quickly into this. Jae-Young, yeah, right. So, Jae-Young's actual ability, if we had unlocked him, leaves a trail that speeds up teammates, which, of course, we don't really have any teammates for this part. But he also charges his super faster too, similar to Bull, I guess, guys. And I guess, boy, was I wrong, guys, about the first video being over 45 minutes. Being 45 minutes long. It's way over 45 minutes. Well, sorry to keep you guys waiting. Like I said, I had a lot of things to explain to you guys today. So I know the video process will take a while too. I've tried everything that I could out of this. So, take care, guys, for now as we move on from this boring hot one to extra hot next, guys. Guaranteed 100% for certainty while the event is still going on entirely. Anyways, take care for now, guys, as we go into extra hot now for real. And Christian sign off now. Bye-bye, guys. And so, yeah.